it's LSFT here today, and today I'm here to give a quick ownership update. I usually give updates like every 6 months or up to the year mark, but now this one I think needs a special update. So you can see here that I've actually launched my Lexus app on my mobile app, and it's been running for like 18-20 seconds and no response. I've been having a lot of issues in the past week, and first thing is it's the remote connect. It seems like the mobile app cannot talk to the car, and the car does not have access to certain services from Lexus. So first thing I did was I went and said, "Hey Lexus, tell me the weather." It says it timed out. And then when I go to the remote connect and looking at I can have remote connect connection, it says that it cannot connect. Then I went and turned on Wi-Fi. Then it has access to internet, and then I was able to actually authorize the remote connect. So there seems to be something wrong. So you can see here it's about a minute, and still it has not launched. So I'm going to accelerate this. I think I gave it like almost 3 minutes of a try, and then I had to go and clear my cache, log out, did all that stuff, and then try again. Let's see what happens. So it's been past 3 minutes, so I had to go to the app info, and then first thing you typically do is force stop. So when you force stop, it actually kills the Lexus app from the phone. So it's not in memory anymore. Then I went to the clear the cache, and then I didn't clear storage, because if I clear storage, what will happen is all my login credentials and all the stuff would have reset. So here you see that I went and relaunched the app again. And you can still see nothing has improved. It's still a white screen of death. It doesn't even have a Lexus logo anymore because I didn't launch it from this desktop, like the main screen. So I went back to the app info, and then this time force stopped again just to make sure. And then now I cleared the cache and then debated, should I go and clear the storage? So I did not do that yet. So I was just looking at the settings just to make sure everything was proper. I've used this app for over 2 years already, so I definitely know the behavior of it. So you can see here, again, I just gave it one more try, just hoping that things will work, but it seems like it did not. So went back to it, force stopped, and then went and said, okay, let's not launch it from there, launch it from the home screen again. So this time I waited and launched from the home screen. This time you see the Lexus logo, meaning the app icon, and then I waited again. It seems like we're having a same problem. So meaning there's something wrong with the Lexus app, right? So then I went to my iPhone and just wanted to give it a try, and my iPhone was actually working. So this time you see Lexus isn't responding. So close the app or wait. I closed the app. So then I said, okay, I have to clear the storage because this doesn't work. Force stopped, went into the storage and cache. This time I cleared storage. So you can see it deletes the app data. So this time, for sure, the Lexus app will launch because there's no login credentials. So this time I will now log in, and I'm going to have to cover up my login credentials so that you can see that working. So give it some time, it will actually load, and then you see it goes to my Google account to choose account, and then I can log in, enable biometrics, and then everything will start working. It does say login takes a little bit longer, but it still worked, and everything seems to be working now. I can log in, I can see status of my car, and then you can see that it's been charging, it's just started charging, and everything seems to be working proper now. But then I had to go and set up everything again, like the digital key and also all the settings that you set up because you've actually cleared everything. So here you can see everything seems to be loading properly. So the app was not responding was on June 8th. So now here you can see here June 9th at 9 a.m. when I try to remote start my car. I get this message. The remote command request was interrupted. Please try your request again. Please ensure vehicle is located in an area where cellular network coverage is available, right? If your vehicle has not been driven for more than 7 days, commands could fail until the vehicle is started, so meaning it will sleep. If you see this message repeatedly, call the Lexus Brand Engagement Center at this number for assistance. You can see that I actually tried twice here already. And I didn't call them. What I did was I just, okay, maybe there was just a little hiccup. Let it be, because I've seen this before. I've seen this hiccup before. So then I gave up and I did not remote start. I just continued my day. So on Monday, June 10th, I continued and tried it again, and I got the exact same message, which shows me that things have not improved at all. So then I actually made that call to the 1-800-265-3987 for assistance, right? So I called them and then they picked up the call.
5 now. This number offers you 4 services. The following menu will repeat once if no selection is made. For information or inquiries regarding N-Form, please press 1. For roadside assistance, travel planning, and renewal information, please press 2. To contact Lexus Financial Services or for information regarding your lease or loan, please press 3. For product information or to speak to a customer service representative, please press 4.
So the first time when I heard this, I really didn't know what I should actually be pressing. Lexus Inform was the old system, and this is Lexus interface, right? So I didn't know if I had to press 1 or what did I have to do. So at the end, I think I pressed 1, and then that's where I got connected to the representative. So then the lady asked for my VIN number, asked for my email, asked for my information, and then they checked the system. And then what they told me was, there's nothing they can do. I have to go make an appointment with the dealership to have it looked at. And they're saying that, oh, they do see that there's errors on the server side, and that's it. And really, that's all they did, because they were concerned that there was something wrong with this DCM, so I cannot connect to the internet. But I told them I tried Wi-Fi, I tried it, and it does work, but when it's on the 4G network, it did not work. So then they insisted I had to go to the dealership to have it checked. So when this situation happened, I went to the gear and I went to the, I think it's influence security, where you can actually authorize the remote connect, and it said unable to connect. So when I went on Wi-Fi and I did it, it was able to authorize the vehicle. So there was a few information telling me that there is something wrong with the car communicating to the Lexus servers. So during this situation, if you ever go to the update software, you'll get this infinite loop, unable to update the software, unable to update the software. Doesn't matter where you are, even if you're in CarPlay, this thing will just keep on popping up. The only way to solve that was to actually connect the car to Wi-Fi, and then when it can connect to the Lexus servers, everything would start. Follow me on Instagram at LSFTvideos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX450h Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, share it with your friends. This definitely will help with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks, or visit my Amazon storefront before you purchase anything from Amazon, or you can purchase products from the list on the items that I've been using with my vehicle or at home at no extra cost to you. And now, let's continue with the video. Hey Lexus,
How can I help you?
tell me the weather.
Sorry, this request has timed out. Canceling voice control mode. Please try again later.
So I froze the screen here, and you can see that with the Hey Lexus feature, when this happens, you cannot make any calls. During navigation, I've actually been able to see that I could search for location, so meaning it does have data communications, but it cannot do anything other outside of being able to connect to the servers to do actions. So on June 11th, I decided to go to the Lexus dealership. Instead of going to my regular dealership, I went to one that was closer to home. So then what I did was I reached out to them. I said I didn't have an appointment, and they told me that the situation I had is I had to go and talk to a Lexus delivery, like technical specialist, like the person who actually goes and sets up your Lexus interface when you pick up your car. So the guy didn't come in until like later in the day. So I went back and I finally got a hold of him. So then I told him about the symptoms, and then what he said is, okay, I'll have to reset your interface. So he went and we did a total reset of the system, and all my settings were all gone. And then what happened was, like, we had the same situation where the car was not able to connect to the servers. He saw the software update popping up, keep on popping up, and he said most likely what they're saying is because the SOS green light was green, which means that nothing was wrong with the DCM. So no hardware issues, and they're saying that most likely it's something wrong with the back end. So because they reset my car, now my remote connect needs to be reauthorized. So June 12th. So it's been like almost, I would say, 18 hours after I've gone to the dealership, and I still look at the screen that says it's 6:23 in the morning, and it says yesterday at 11:39 a.m. So that's when I actually got my car reset, and they're saying it will take up to 24 hours for this remote activation, right? So the remote activation is pending, and I said it will take up to 24 hours to get this working. So again, obviously, everybody knows me that at 11:39 I will continue to refresh the status to see if it actually gets activated or not. So without this being activated, I cannot set up my digital key, I cannot remote start, I cannot set up any of my charging, I do not get status of my charging, so a lot of things are not working. Just thinking that Lexus may be purposely doing this so that I can experience a day or a few days without remote connect, so I can know that by the time the trial expires, I probably have to subscribe because I can't live without this. So on June 13th, when I woke up, I actually got a message from the Lexus app telling me that my charging is complete. So then at 7:41, you can see that it says 100% charged. So it does look like it is working now. That's great, but it took more than 24 hours. Don't know why they say up to 24, but it definitely took more than that. So one thing I would definitely do is give remote start a try, right? So here, let's see if it worked or not. So there we go. It was started. But unfortunately, that didn't last long. So you can see here on the same day at around 10 p.m., it stopped working again. Really annoying, right? So because I've experienced this already, I would say I wouldn't go back to the dealership at this point. As long as I see the green light on SOS, I'm just going to let it be for now. And then also on the Lexus forums, you can see that at least 3 other Lexus NX owners who live in Ontario, Canada are experiencing the same issue. I don't know if anywhere else in other provinces are actually seeing this problem or not. So waking up on June 15th, so today, when I was recording this video, I saw, oh, it started to work again. So this morning at 7:30, you can see that I do get my charging information. It does show that it's still charging and that I'm actually getting information refreshed. So then I'm going around with the app just to make sure everything is working. So I did do a refresh just to load the tire pressure, see the status of the car, and it seems to be coming back that it actually got information, which is a good sign. Like things are starting to work. So I continued to just fiddle around just to make sure that things are working properly. And I think the most important thing was to look into, can I remote do something, right? So I really had to go and try and like execute a command. So I went and said, okay, what is the less harm? So I went and did a buzzer. So now sending it, so it says buzzer on, and then waiting. And then finally I did get a message saying that it was successful, which is good news, which total means that Remote Connect is working as of recording this video. There's no guarantee that it will continue to work, but at this point, it seems to be working. So you can see that the charging info, it also starts to do the charging updates, which is good news as well. So I wanted to double check. So before I concluded this video, I wanted to ensure that it is still updating, and good thing is it is still updating and it's showing that I have 98% charge. So I'm almost time for me to go out and enjoy my day. So here comes the next debate. So experiencing not having remote connect, meaning I cannot see how the monitor status of my battery, I cannot locate the charging stations, I cannot use my digital key. There's more features that don't work, like the Hey Lexus does not work, I cannot remote start, a lot of things are not working. So when this trial ends, if I don't pay the $9.95 per month, is this what I'm going to experience? And I think personally for myself, as an NX450h Plus owner, I don't think monitoring my battery status, meaning knowing when my battery is finished charging, or that it is charging, what percentage it is, or even being able to locate where my car is something that I should be paying monthly. Lexus, you really have to think about this subscription service, because as a PHEV owner, if this is not available, isn't that a problem? It also comes down to, if you own a BEV, if you own the RZ, after 3 years, do I have to pay to actually know how much my car is charged, or what is the status of my car? That seems a little bit as a gouging for money. I don't know. Lexus, let me know. What do you think? And probably my viewers, what do you think? Should this be a paid service, or this should be out of the box as a PHEV owner? I understand if you're like a 350 owner, or 250 owner, even a hybrid 350h owner, this is useless. This is not as useful, and you don't really have to pay for it to know how much is charged of my hybrid battery. But for a plug-in hybrid owner, I think this is a key information to really use the vehicle. I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.